Deep breathing has been referred to as belly breathing or abdominal breathing or diaphragmatical breathing. Now, I like the word diaphragmatical breathing for deep breathing because the diaphragm muscle, which is a thin, rather large, crescent-shaped muscle that sits right here below your ribs. So your ribs protect your lungs, and then the diaphragm is there so that when you breathe in oxygen and your lungs have to fill up, the diaphragm pushes all the organs in your abdomen down into your pelvis and your pelvic floor area, while the lungs are filled up with oxygen. Then the oxygen starts to travel around to all your organs, and the carbon dioxide comes back, and you exhale, blowing out the carbon dioxide, and the diaphragm comes back up and sits where it belongs, right here. That's a skill to deep breathe, but it's not hard to do. Why do you do it? Because you want to get as much oxygen into your lungs as possible. And you can breathe in through your mouth or your nose, but your nose has got the little filtration system in it, the hairs and stuff to clean the air and to warm the air, where the mouth doesn't. So it's best to learn by practicing how to breathe in through your nose and then blow out the carbon dioxide. Your mouth is bigger than your nose. You want to get as much carbon dioxide in the exhale out of your body. Breathe in the oxygen. Diaphragm goes down. Belly goes up like this. And then as you exhale, the diaphragm comes back up. The belly sinks in. And you get rid of the carbon dioxide. All good for being stressed. Okay, when you're stressed, you're going to probably be shallow breathing and everything's going to be tight, but that won't last long. And then when you're not stressed, your nervous system relaxes, and then you need as much oxygen in and out as possible. Well, carbon dioxide out. Okay, so you got to practice the deep breathing or the belly breathing or the diaphragmatical breathing so that your body just automatically knows how to do it most of the day when you're not stressed. So put one hand on your chest, doesn't matter which one, and one hand on your belly, doesn't matter which one. And then breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Notice I tried to blow out longer than I breathed in to get rid of as much carbon dioxide as possible. And also when you breathe in, if your diaphragm is working right, you'll feel your belly got bigger because it's pushing the organs down and they have someplace to go, right? Which is out. So let's just see how far out our belly goes when we breathe in. Not bad. Belly goes in on the exhale. Belly goes out on the inhale. Here we go. Notice my lungs are filling up. My belly is getting bigger because the diaphragm's pushing the organs down. Exhale. I can help it go in as the diaphragm comes up by sucking my belly in as I exhale. Again. Some people who get really good at this, breathe in, hold it there, hold their breath for a few seconds, and then exhale while they suck their belly into their spine. Okay? You don't have to be lying down to do this. You can be standing up, you can be sitting up. So whenever I'm just sitting around, thinking, maybe I'll watch TV, maybe I'll practice deep breathing. This exercise is known as the emotional freedom technique. It requires you to gently tap some of the significant trigger points in your body. You're also going to use a positive mantra about yourself, something that you can say that's going to make you feel like a good person. even if you're not. So today I think my mantra is going to be, I am a good person and I help others. So I'm going to start by tapping the trigger point known as the karate chop. It's right here. And so I'm going to tap it very gently with my fingers, and I'm going to repeat my mantra. I am a good person and I help others. I am a good person and I help others. And then I'm going to move on to the second trigger point. It's right where your eyebrow meets the top of your nose. Okay, so I can tap, probably right in the middle here between my eyebrows at the top of my nose will handle both sides. So I tap gently, doesn't matter what fingers you use to tap with, and you say, I am a good person and I help others. Okay, that's number 2. The third trigger point is right below your eye on the bony ridge here. So I'm going to do both of them at the same time. Tap gently. I am a good person and I help others. That's number 3. Number 4 is where your eyebrows come down here, where your temples are. Just at the edge of your eyebrows, just gently tap and say, I'm a good person and I help others. The next one is right here between your nose and your upper lip. I am a good person and I help others. The next one is below your lower lip and above your chin, right in that little spot here. I am a good person and I help others. The one after that, you have a collarbone right here. And if you take your fingers like this and place them on the collarbone and then slide down a little bit, there's like 2 little indentations in your chest right there. I am a good person and I help others. The next one is underneath your arm. So let's do one armpit at a time. So just gently, I am a good person and I help others. I am a good person and I help others. And then the last one is at the top of your head in the middle. I am a good person and I help others. And then you're done. Now, some people think, saying positive statements about yourself, does that really make you a better person, say, or less stressful? Yes. That's all there is to it. And do you have to tap all those different trigger points, or we could call them lymph nodes, or we could call them places in your muscles or your fascia that get clogged up? Let's just call them lymph nodes or trigger points. Yeah, so do you have to do them in the right order? No. Do you have to do all of them every time you do this? No. Can you repeat and tap more than once the same spot? Sure. Can you say the mantra as many times as you want? Sure. It's all going to reduce stress for you. You will be in your parasympathetic vagus nervous system when you're finished this. So if you ever get really, really stressed, worried about something, try the emotional freedom technique of tapping your trigger points, or we'll call them lymph nodes. Let's find out where they are again. There's number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got it. There's 9 of them. Good luck and have fun. Our third exercise is called progressive muscular relaxation. we will get rid of the stress with this one for sure. And progress, well, we're going to progress from the top of our body to the bottom of our body. Are we going to progress using muscles? Yes, we're going to tense them up and then relax them. And you're going to love it. It works. Let's start with the forehead. To do the forehead, we have to frown, really work our whole face, but you have to pull your eyes down or in or something, close them to really tense the muscles in your forehead and hold it for 10 seconds. Relax. To do our eyes, we have to open them really, really wide, push our forehead up too and our eyebrows up and pull our cheeks down, open up our eye spaces just for 10 seconds. Relax. To do the nose, we're going to really snort and pull it in and look at the wrinkles in my face, around my eyes. Yep, the bird's legs or whatever they're called. Just for 10 seconds, relax. And to do our mouth, we're going to open our mouth and stick out our tongue. Wow. And to do our neck, well, we're always leaning forward. Our head's coming forward as we age. So we're going to push our head back into our neck, especially our chin. Here we go. Oh, I can really feel the tension in the neck, pushing my chin into the back. Holy cats. Just for 10 seconds. Relax. And to do our shoulders, we shrug them. That's it. Pull the shoulders up to the ears. Let's do another shoulder one for 10 seconds. Push them back as far as we can. Squeeze the blades together at the back. I can feel my whole upper back tensing up. Relax. And pull my belly button into my spine as if you were going to punch me in the abdomen there. Your fist would just bounce right off. Oh, that's for 10 seconds already. I'm going to try that again. Watch. In it goes. It's really tight in there. Holy cats, don't hold your breath. Maybe you have to talk through this like I am, but breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth and just for 10 seconds. Okay, to do the quads and the hamstrings, I'm going to straighten my legs, straighten them both at the same time, and maybe I'll lift one up higher than the other. So I'm just sitting there, I'm holding onto my chair or my step or whatever I'm sitting on, getting the leg really straight. I'm flexing my foot. That does the lower leg too, but I'm just tensing that leg area, the knee, the whole thing. Try the other one. Yes, that's it. Tense it up. Tense it up. Right. Yes. You know what I forgot? I forgot my bum. Let's just turn around and squeeze our bum cheeks together. You don't turn around, I turn around. So here I go. Put your hands on your bum and squeeze them in. Squeeze them in. That's right. Squeeze your pelvic floor up too. That means the muscles between your legs, pull them up and squeeze your bum cheeks in. Do the whole thing. Yes, and I talk a lot about the piriformis muscle that's deep inside your bum. We better do that one too because it's really important. So to cross the leg, remember? Yeah, you've seen this before. And grab your ankle and your knee area and pull it in close to your chest. You'll feel it really tighten up in the middle of your bum cheek on that side. That's your piriformis muscle. It's a very, very popular, important muscle. Relax just for 10 seconds. Cross this one over. That's it. Pull it in as far as you can get it to tense up the piriformis on that side. Yes, piriformis. Holy cats. Right. And so we did the straighten the leg one, right? Well, we want to still work our quads and our hamstrings because as we get older and as we don't move around much and the legs get really, really, really shortened and tense and stressed and our whole, it's crazy. So let's just get up here and I'm going to get my legs apart a little bit and I'm going to sit in the chair that isn't there and rest on my quads. But I'm looking straight ahead and my back's pretty straight. See, from the side, it's pretty straight, isn't it? It's not round. Right. So I'm just holding this for 10 seconds. Right, that'll tense up everything in our legs again, and then when we stand up, they'll relax. Good work. Now I only have my ankles to do, really, and the muscle's really close to the ankles. So watch this. I'm going to hold on to the railings here and go up on my tiptoes. Yes, I'm pushing my heels up nice and high. Okay, and then the opposite. Stand on my heels. Push my toes up.